Hey guys, I am back with a new video. I haven't uploaded in the past, I think, 2 weeks or so, depending, for a number of reasons. One, something happened with me personally that was affecting my mental health. I was very stressed out with schoolwork and personal life and home life to where I was sent to the ER for a short amount of time. And then after that, I was released from the hospital, and I'm starting a routine where I'm going to see a counselor, and also take family counseling and track my moods. So yeah, I started psychiatric, and their conclusion or theory was that I might have bipolar disorder, but they're not for sure 100%. So I was assigned to track my moods for the next month and a half, and until we figure out the whole logistics of that, I'm off testosterone. But at the same time, I feel like that just wasn't reasonable, because testosterone didn't make me quote unquote suicidal, but it just enhanced my moods to where they were very extreme. When I say they were extreme, I mean I was manic. Well, not manic. I was depressed to the point where I was going to commit suicide at that exact moment in time. I was having paranoia, racing thoughts. I couldn't sleep for days. I wasn't hungry. I just wasn't myself. I couldn't function outside of school, basically. After I did like an assignment, I would just collapse on the floor, breathing heavy, rocking back and forth, etc. So yeah. So aside from that, I'm off testosterone now currently. So I only got 3 injections, but hopefully when my doctor comes back and, talk to my mom about that briefly, I will be able to get back on it and just start the process up again, but on a lower dose. So yeah, aside from that, I'm going to talk about time management and how that's kind of crucial for, I think, everyday life in a way. And if this seems kind of rushed, excuse me, my camera's dying slowly because I never charged it. Anyway, time management, basically managing your time. For me, I am in AP classes, I am doing an internship, I'm taking counseling, and I still need time for myself. So the way I go about it is to narrow out my day, or at least have an logistics of what my day is going to be like when I wake up. So from 8:50 until 3:45, or depending on what the week it is at my school, because we get out early on Wednesdays, I am focusing on schoolwork slowly. I am focusing only on schoolwork, so my assignments, my tests, my quiz, etc. Aside of that, if I have my GSA on Tuesdays, then I'll focus on that and how to progress on with it, and the dance and bake sales, etc. at the club. And then I also have my support group that I go to, so I focus on that as well. And then once I'm home, I focus on my homework and get assignments done at a good pacing, because my teachers give us 3 days or so to do assignments depending on the class. And then on Thursdays and Saturdays, I have my internship. So again, depending on where I am at the moment, I am focusing only on that thing and that thing alone. And then outside of school and internships and school clubs, I am recording videos, or I'm reading books, or I'm writing in my journal to keep track of my moods and my emotions and how things are happening and things of that nature, really. So I guess that's the logistics of time management and how I go about it. I guess some tips would be to get a planner. Get a planner that could help. Map out your day if you want to, depending on the person. Talk to friends about where you want to set short-term goals really for yourself that could turn to long-term goals over time. So yeah, basically things of that nature. Yeah, set reminders too, which I find very helpful for me. Because I have iPhones, so I can set a reminder hey, complete your English assignment, etc. And also remember to take time out for yourself, not just work, or do things at once you crash out, because that was my problem. I do so many things at once that I couldn't really focus on myself at times. And now that, I was evaluated, I talked to my counselor, talked to my parents, I learned that I have to take time for myself. And if it comes off as harsh or cold, then that's okay, because I have to put myself first and instincts, because you have to. You can't always just give, or always do things for others and not take time for yourself. What are your needs? What are your wants? How can you benefit yourself? So that was something I had to figure out myself, and in a way it's kind of noticeable. Not a major change, but just how I approach people and how I go about things. And in the sense that I want to try new things that are usually out of my range. Example, I want to try boxing now, so I'm trying to start a boxing club at my school for fitness and self-defense. I might join a cheerleading team next year, who knows. Point is, I want to get out my comfort zone and build more, because I was so caught in the ideal that I couldn't achieve much, because I didn't believe that I could achieve much from previous experiences, and just low self-esteem there's so many factors that played into it. So yeah. Again, I will try to keep a consistent, but I cannot promise uploading schedule. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, guys. Bye.